that it's not there. And your issue is this word doesn't mean marry, so what does it mean? And strangely enough, you don't tell us what it means. You just throw the insinuation out that it means something else.
Peace of Christ to all. This is how Muslims, they love to debate people who don't speak Arabic because they think they can make a point. Well, this doesn't work with us. I am an Arab man. And listen to me carefully. This is the verse, and the reason she did not say to you what it's mean, because she is not willing to say the F word. But I will say it as long as it's for the sake of education, no problem. Chapter 4, verse number 3. The word marry is not exist there. It is the word inkahu. Inkahu. Inkahu mean F word. And we can prove that to you easy. Let us do it. From the same verse, actually, we can prove it. The verse saying, you can do inkahu, women of your choice, 2 and 3 and 4. And the funny, Islam starts with 2, not with 1. Which mean 1 is the last option. The bad guy who cannot afford it. The bad Muslim, he cannot do 3 and 3 and 4. The one he cannot be injustice. With what? With money. You know? So, it's a duty for every Muslim to marry 3 and 4. Why? Because Muhammad, he wants to spread Islam by the number. And this is why he said, I will spread Islam and I will be by number, you know, I will be proud of you. Number, not by value. And this is how it is. You will see in here he said, so do the F word to women of your choice, 2 and 3 and 4. And whatever you own in your right hand possess. What do you see between the 2 marks as captive? This is just an explanation to show you that those are the captives. Who they are? The right hand possess. They are the slaves. Those are the Christian and the Jewish women. The Muslims, they kidnap them from their husbands. When they attack the Christian houses, they kill the men, they take the women, or even they enslave both. So those slaves, you are allowed to have sex with them. So if this word mean marry, are you going to marry the 10,000 slaves you have? Did your prophet marry all his slaves? Question. How many of them he have sex with without marriage? Actually, Safiya, which became his wife later, she been raped by Dahya al-Kalbi, one of the best friend, actually a boyfriend of Muhammad, and we can prove that later. Before Muhammad he have her, Dahya al-Kalbi, he took her for a few days, have her in his house, have slept with her a lot of time, and actually before he took her, he ordered him, Muhammad, to rape the women in front of her father and her husband and her brother before he took her home, and before actually he slaughtered her family in front of her eyes. And we can show the story, but in different video. But in here, the proof that the word marry cannot be, the word nukah cannot be marry, is the following. If we go to the verse number 24, to show you that captives, they are not considered as wives. Captives are just open for sex. So the word inkahu goes for both in the surah we showed, 4:3, talking about nukah for both of them. The 4 wives and the slaves, which mean you can allow, you have a license to do the F word to the wives you married and the slaves. So they are not talking about go and marry, it's saying go and do the F word. This is a license for sex. Who you can have sex with? The 4 wives and unlimited numbers of slaves. Surah 4 verse 24, it says clearly, also forbidden are women already married except those who are your right hand possess. So if a woman, she is a slave, even if she is married, you can have sex with her. But you cannot do nukah to married women. Why? Because she is married. So if the word nukah goes only for marriage, you should not use it anywhere. That's it. Go, it's mean marry. And here it's talking, it's not forbidden for you to do nukah for women who they are already married. Which means you are not allowed to do sex. Now as you see, this is chapter 18 verse number 50. It says, وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ كَانَ مِنَ الْجِنِّ فَفَسَقَ عَنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّهِ أَفَتَتَّخِذُونَهُ وَذُرِّيَّتَهُ أَوْلِيَاءَ. Now, what does verse have to do with what we are saying? And here you will see the word وَذُرِّيَّتَهُ. which mean his kids, the Satan and his kids. We can read in English, for sure you don't speak Arabic. Behold, we send to the angels bow down to Adam, and it's very funny, the God of Islam. Muslims always, they say to us, the God of Islam, he wants us to worship only one God and only bow down to him. But the fact, the God of Islam himself teaching blasphemy, ordering the angels who never commit sin to bow down to Adam. Very funny. Think about it, why he did that. He's crazy. This God he have a mental problem. Adam, he is the sinner. Angels, they are the non-sinners. So the one who will do sin, who will do shed blood, angels will bow down for him. Makes sense, right? So in here, the whole story, you can go and see, I made another video. Satan, who was a genie, supposedly according to Islam, not an angel, he refused to do that, and he said to him, why? He's just a human. Makes sense. If I am him, I will do the same. I will never bow down to anyone but God. The Satan, according to the story, he is the good guy. Anyway, the crazy, the madness of Islam is unlimited. And here what we want to show you, that he's saying that those who follow the Satan and his kids. Now, do the Satan have kids? Let us go and read the explanation and we will see if he have kids or not. This is as usual the official government website of Saudi Arabia. This is the explanation of Al-Qurtubi. I will post the link next to it so people they can post the text in Google Translation and you can get translation. So I don't have it in English. And I never saw Al-Qurtubi in English. We will go to the explanation and we will see the following. Just to show you that the word nikah mean the F word and the F word only, not to marry. This is your scholar talking according to your prophet, because the one who taught him this, taught this story is your prophet. And I hope you will not laugh at your prophet when you hear it. It says that Iblis, inna Iblis adkhala farjahu fi farji nafsihi. Satan, he did enter his private part in his private part. What does that mean? If you go back, you will see that Satan, according to your prophet story, he have two private parts. One of a female private part in the right leg, and one of a female private part in the left leg. So when he shake his legs, you will see he is, as you see. Let us read together. In Allah Ta'ala, that God Allah, he created for him, which means to Satan, in the right leg or hips, a female part. Sorry, a male part. We don't want to say the dirty word in English, but we know, you know what we are talking about. And in his left leg, a female part. So he do yankah hada bihada. He do the F word by this to that. You see the word yankah? Let me show it to you. And I will zoom in to show you the word yankah. Do Satan marry himself? He have a male private part in the right leg and a female private part in the left leg, as you see. So when he want to have sex with himself, he shake his legs, so the male private part will go inside the female private part in the other leg. Very funny. I should make a cartoon about it. And he's saying فَهُوَ يَنْكَحُ هَذَا بِهَذَا. So he do the F word by that to that, by that to that. By what? By the male private part to the female private part, which means he do intercourse to himself. And here is saying, and then he lay eggs, lay 10 eggs a day. The Satan, according to Islam, he lay eggs. He's a chicken. And from each leg, sorry, from each egg, there is 70 Satan will come out. Man, the Prophet of Islam, he's stuck with the number 70. 70 Huriyas, whatever. So, as you see, when we say that the word yankah mean the F word, we mean it. So we showed you from the verse itself, because it's unlimited for you to have sex with all slaves, which means doesn't marry them. It's talking about having sex with them, not marrying your own right-handed process. Those people, they are, even if they are married, I showed you the other surah, in Surah 4 verse 24, even if she is married, you can have sex with her. And in here, in the explanation, just showing you that if the word yankah mean marry, it doesn't make sense. This is the same Satan. He's having sex with himself. Don't tell me he did marry himself. Huh? Come on. So, when you speak, sir, You know, you can play games with those Canadian, with those American, because they don't know maybe what you are talking about. And by the way, you yourself, you do not know what you are talking about. And even those who speak Arabic, not all of them, they knew even how to speak Arabic. Even your prophet, he did not speak Arabic. He could not write his name. And this is why the Quran is full of mistakes in a grammar, in a spelling, in words and meaning. Your God, he said, we made the Quran a pure Arabic, when the Quran is full of languages. There are foreign words, including the name of the Quran, which is the Quran. Quran is not an Arabic word, and have nothing to do with the Arabic. Now, I hope I did answer you with reference, and I want to see from you a response. And if you would like to debate me, I invite you, please. And you are more than welcome. Christ is Lord. Islam made by dummy for the dummy.